Hi, I'm Melissa, your free range psychic, and today I am going to do a quick update on the White House. When I do these readings, I do them psychically, meaning I ask my guides to psychically show me the cards that they want to choose for the readings, and then I just fish them out of the deck. I don't shuffle them in the conventional way and choose them that way. Today it is Wednesday, October the 2nd, 2019. So the subject card I got is the Devil. This is Trump. This is Trump burning down the White House. This is Trump where you would think that he would back off or try to cover his tracks. He's going all in and taking everything down with him. He's doubling down on being a dictator and a thug and a criminal and a colluder in chief. He's not backing off. This is him all in. And that's a narcissistic move. He's not going to admit that he's wrong. He's going to say, nope, I'm perfect, like in that conversation with Zelensky. But in doing so, he's bringing on the destruction, not just of himself, but everything, all of his administration. Everything's going to go down with him. Above is Five of Swords. So I asked my guides, is this Trump again? And they said, no, this is behind the scenes, very much Vladimir Putin manipulating the situation to get what he wants from the Ukraine, and also the end of the sanctions. The whole thing with Trump and the Ukraine was, and I guess I watched Rachel Maddow yesterday, and I think this is a successful thing that Putin, via our president, has managed to pull off, which is to get the Ukraine or Zelensky to allow the Russians to have power over the Crimea, to settle the war between Ukraine and Russia. But this is giving over the giving over Crimea, and I think some influence over some other occupied territory, or territory that they have been fighting over, and the Ukrainians are not happy about it. But Zelensky has been persuaded, and that's what seems to be going forward. And so this is Putin, and then behind is the misery of the people of the Ukraine, and he's celebrating his victory. He's won this, but he's won it through our president. Trump has made it happen for him. In the recent past is the Knight of Swords. This is Trump and the Democrats, Trump and the Republicans going all out to attack the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton, because they're, the best defense is an offense. So with impeachment charges, whoops, I have a package. Oh, they left it there. I don't need to answer the door. Okay, I'm going to carry on. Okay, back to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so they want to start the email, or they have started, the Hillary Clinton email investigation again. What the hell? But that's what they do, right? They double down. They try to flip things around, like accusing Joe Biden of corrupt activity when it was really their corrupt activity. Everything gets flipped around. This is their modus operandi. This is what they do. They aggressively attack to shift the focus, shift the narrative, and continue doing their heinous deeds. This is below. Oh, this was a simple Celtic cross layout, by the way. This is the one I always use. So this is Trump. And for the moment, I know a lot of people talk about him wanting to leave, but he doesn't want to leave right now. That doesn't mean he's not going to want to leave or somehow, evacuate the White House at some time. But right now he wants to hold on to his power. That's Trump holding on to everything he has. He's not gonna let anybody. What's that phrase? Take it from his. If you want this, you can take it from my cold, dead hands. He wants to hold on to what he's got, and he's not gonna let it go right now. The future. This is the Tower. It's always coming up in their future, the Republicans' future and Trump's future. This is disaster for them. This is impeachment. This is the end of the Trump administration, and this really does signify also Trump Tower and rats falling out of a ship. Anybody who is associated is going to end in their careers are going to end in infamy and disaster, and there's no coming back from this. I think that this card really signifies there's no coming back from the momentum. This person cannot unfall. He's pretty much falling to his death, metaphorically speaking. And the end of the Republican Party, the end of the Freedom Caucus, everything that's connected that Trump has ensnared in his gravitational pull is going to be destroyed, and we're going to see what's underneath, what they've been hiding, what's really going on. And this is a cosmic force. This is something that cannot be opposed. It's coming from a much higher source. The clarifying card is death. And this is just confirming or reaffirming this is the end of the Trump administration. My mind always goes to the physical end of Trump, but whether it's the physical end of Trump or the end of his administration, the end of his ability to reign in the White House as the devil, this is the end. Or as Jim Morrison says, this is the end, my friend. And the outcome card is the Five of Pentacles. So I'm interrupting myself here, but in one of my readings in the past, this did come up as what brings the administration down. And this is the house looking at his, the money aspect of things. And light being shown on money laundering, deals between him and Russia, and not just Russia, but other countries like Saudi Arabia. And this also, I'm sure, has to do with the illegal money that has been taken exploiting the migrant camps. Deutsche Bank is, all that information is coming into light. Trump's tax returns. And this reminded me, this light here reminded me of this. I think they're the same. So the light that's being shown upon the money-related affairs of Trump and his cohorts is what's bringing this tower down. I then wanted a little bit more information. So I asked, show me a card that represents the mood of the White House, what's going on inside, and just basically, what could represent also the Republican Party. Is there one card? And they had me pick this card, which is the Five of Wands. This is just internal struggle chaos, fighting from within. Nobody has anybody else's back. Everybody's just fighting for their survival, pointing blame at each other. And there's a lot of fear here in this card too. Fear and aggression. That's what's going on in that vestige of the Republican Party. What's left, I mean, of that party. And then I said, well, show me a card for the Democrats. And they showed me the Sun. And then I asked, well, why did this card come up? And they said, this is success. This is the Democrats' ascendancy. This is them coming into power. This is them taking over, but also showing, shining the light, the House shining the light on the corruption. But then coming into power and burning the murk of that away. And it's going to be a very progressive party that's coming into power, that gets voted in. So the Green New Deal, workers' rights, gay rights, women's rights, all these issues are really going to be on the fore. And I don't think there's going to be much room for, it's always there, that corporate influence, the corporate money. But I think there's going to be so much attention and energy and advocacy for certain things, like what I just mentioned, like environmental things, etc., that there is going to be a lot of change that's going to be very progressive, because this is what the Trump administration will have done to us, have woken us up and alerted us to the emergency of climate change and the extreme corruption, like police corruption against people of color, and the devastation of the laxity of gun laws, those kinds of things. And we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. And this is what's coming for us. That was my quick update on what's up at the White House right now, and what the future has to bring us. So I promised I wouldn't use so as a segue so much, but I think you're just going to have to accept it. That's what I'm going to be saying, because that seems to work. But what I want to say or add to that is I do personal readings. I do past life readings. I read for you in your present life, future, past concerns in our present life. I act as a medium. I can connect with those, or try to connect with those who have passed, and we can check whether or not they have successfully made their transition. And if they haven't, I'm always very happy to help with my guides, help them make their transition to the other side. I love to connect people with their guardian angels. One of my favorite things to do. If you're interested in a reading with me, my information is below. Please feel free to contact me and we can set something up. Saying that, I am going to let you go, and I will be back probably this weekend, if not sooner, for another update. I think I might do a reading on Justin Trudeau. I know I've been asked in the past. I should really check. I don't even know when the election's coming up. I think it might be soonish. I'm not sure. One of you out there can probably tell me, but I'll Google it anyway. Don't worry about it. You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.